welcome back to Trucking California with Velox 18. Today is our delivery day, but this video started yesterday. And it started yesterday all the way back in Wintersville, Ohio. I was parked on a shoulder on an on-ramp. We went and picked up our load up near Canton, Ohio. And then we drove through Columbus. We drove through Cincinnati. We drove through Louisville. What other cities did we drive through? I don't know, but we drove through a bunch, all right? The day before, we drove through Pittsburgh. So we've been running, man. We've been running through some different freight hubs, and it's been kind of cool to go through all these different cities that I've heard a lot about, seen a lot about. I'm a huge Cincinnati Bengals fan, so I've never actually been to Cincinnati, so I actually stopped at Skyline Chili, so that's going to be some El Gordo Velox coming up in a little bit. But first, I got to tell you guys that this video is brought to you by DriveWise. It is the app you can download on your phone to bypass the wait stations all across the country, thousands of wait stations, and it saves you time, saves you money. It costs $18 a month. It's seriously nothing. You spend $18 in burritos per week. I guarantee you do. I know you do, because I do. And you guys are just like me. That's just the way it is. I'm a pretty normal, average guy. So if I spend about $18 to $20 on burritos per week, I know you guys do the same. Maybe you're more of a Subway sandwich kind of guy, but hey, I'm obviously more of a chalupa guy. All right, I'm more of a burrito guy myself. But anyway, you guys can click on the link in the description down below. Get 30 days free for DriveWise, and I'm telling you that it's gonna save you time. I actually didn't get the bypass one of these last scales that went through, I think on whatever day it was, Thursday? Yeah, I think it was Thursday. And it was so frustrating. I'm like, man, I got pulled in just on a random whim. I had nothing but green light bypasses all week long. Green light bypasses, didn't have to stop at all. And then I had to stop, pull into one, and I'm like, man, this is so inconvenient. I wish I could get guaranteed green lights every time. But hey, that's not the way it works. They still got to make sure we're not riding dirty. You guys know that. They got to do their job. But DriveWise helps because you don't have to pull into every single one of them like you normally would have to. You get to bypass certain ones, and it's randomly selected sometimes. It depends on how much you weigh. Depends on your CSA score, all that good stuff. But I get a green light more often than not. I get a green light way more often. So anyway, click on that link in the description, check it out. And with that, we're gonna roll the music because I gotta go make the delivery. This is delivery day, so it's time to roll, man. We gotta go. So we're gonna roll the music, and we're gonna rewind this. Once we get done rolling the music, you guys will see where I started yesterday. All right? Is that? Yeah. Roll the music. Just on our way this morning. We spent last night on the shoulder of an on-ramp. I got out of there at 2:30 in the morning from the Walmart for my delivery last night. So it's just kind of hard to find parking. I was thinking about doing this deadhead last night because I didn't have anything better to do, but I decided I'd do a sleeper versus split, and I just parked right there. I found a good shoulder on the on-ramp, nice quiet on-ramp, and it worked. It worked okay. Got pretty good sleep, and now we're just gonna do this 75 miles of deadhead. I didn't want a deadhead this far, obviously, but the other loads I could find that were closer, coming out of like Pennsylvania and West Virginia, they all went back down like into Florida, North Carolina, that kind of thing, and it just didn't. It just didn't seem like a good. Well, I'm trying to get home, so this load I'm picking up now delivers like 25 miles from my house, so not bad, not a bad setup. It just doesn't pay as good as I'd like, so, and we're deadheading more than I'd like, so it's a bad combination. High fuel prices, lots of deadhead miles, and a low rate. Not great, but I think for the week we'll still be a net positive. We'll be profitable. So that was the main thing for me. Is all right. We're still looking good for the whole week. Sometimes you take a loss to get to the market you want to get to, and Well, home is a market I like to get to.
Come on.
Yeah, just 5 days out. We'll take a day or two at home and then jump back out on the load boards again and try and figure out somewhere to go. And we'll try and learn all these lanes out here, man. But this morning we're just gonna go over to the Pilot and we're gonna grab a shower over there, some fuel, and it's just right there south of Canton, Ohio. Might even be in Canton, but it's like on the south side. And yeah, Canton, Ohio, that's where we're headed. And then Massillon is right next to Canton, it's just west of it. So we'll get loaded over there this afternoon, but we got a few hours before that happens. So we'll just make our way over there slowly but surely and have a nice easy day. But we'll probably truck late tonight and then shut it down and then get home tomorrow, and then hang out for a few hours at home and then go take the load to make the delivery. I think that's how I'm going to do it. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Let's just get over there to the Pilot. I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. All right, we got over here to the Pilot in Canton, Ohio, and it says that there's 7 people in line for the showers. So I have a sneaking suspicion that maybe the showers don't work, because it's not that full of a truck stop to have 7 people waiting in line at 11 a.m. So I'm gonna walk in here and just see, and if there's anything going on, if I can get in line for a shower. I'll wait a few hours. I got a few hours to kill anyway. I'll go get something to eat and stuff, but I gotta see what's going on in here. All right, so the showers are working. They just 8 people in line in front of me. So I'm gonna go get something to eat and then come back and see where I'm at in line. There's a Wendy's right across the street. So I'll head over there, get myself a biggie meal, $5 biggie bag, and come on back and see if I'm not ready to get a shower yet. I don't know. Still gotta edit my video too. I'm a little late on that, but I'm in the Eastern time zone, so I can post this thing at like 6 p.m. and it still feels early. But anyway, I'll catch up with you guys after I eat. All right, my belly's full. I got a little fresh and clean. I know it looks like I'm wearing the same thing, but it's because I pretty much have a uniform set up. I bought 10 shirts at a time, white and 10 black, and I wear a few different pairs of Dickies shorts and jeans, and that's what I do. But edited my video up, got something to eat, took a shower, and now I'm just gonna put some fuel, and we're gonna head over to the pickup, get there a little over 2 hours early. I looked at some reviews. They said you can be early, just don't be late. So hopefully I can get over there, get loaded early, and get on my way headed south and get back down into Tennessee by this evening. I don't know. We might even get home tonight. I don't know. It's a long drive. It's an 8+ hour drive. So we'll see how it all works out. But as of right now, I'm gonna at least try it. So we'll see. Let me get some fuel in this thing, and then we'll hit the road. Coming in here to the gate at Americold in Massillon, Ohio, and it says to come in and check in at the office. I'm not sure where that is, but I think I'll just park it up right here so people can still get through, and go walk my way up there. Go see what this is all about. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. All right, checked in. They said open the doors, backing into door 5. Let's go. All right, it's 4 o'clock, an hour before my appointment, and they are loading me up. We're gonna get out of here early. All right, it's about 9 hours to get home. So if I get out of here by 5, let's say, by the time I get my paperwork and everything, that's 2 in the morning. It's a little late, but let me see how many hours I have on my clock. Yeah, 9 hours and 23 minutes. I think we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna go all the way home with this. I actually don't know how I want to do it though. If I want to go home, because it's a freezer load, so this thing's gonna be running all night long. I don't know. My driveway is harder to get into than you guys. I know I saw a few comments like, man, you can easily pull in your driveway. I'm like, it wasn't too easy. I mean, I could easily pull in, but getting back out, the road's really narrow, the driveway's narrow, and then the road kind of drops off about 1.5 feet on either side of my driveway. So my driveway is the only area where I can put the tires. So it's difficult. And if I drive 9 hours, and get home late at night, trying to put that thing in the driveway may be even more difficult. So anyway, we'll see what happens. I may stop short, get some sleep, do another 7 hours in the sleeper berth, and then just show up in the morning, have my wife come get me from the little gas station down the road, because that'll be easy for me to just pull in, park. She can come get me. I can hang out the house for the morning and middle of the day, then go make my delivery tomorrow afternoon, evening time, and then come back home with it empty. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what's gonna happen, but I'm just excited they're loading me up. All right, we are loaded up. It is 4:50, 10 to 5. We are loaded up and ready to go trucking. We may even get home tonight. I don't know. It's about 8.5, 9 hours of driving. So I'm leaning towards, because that would put me home at like almost 2. And I know I had a couple comments that my driveway was easy to get in and out of. It's not easy. It's very much not easy. But I may go home, but most likely what I'll do is I'll stop short. I'll take a sleeper berth split, and then I'll end up getting home in the morning, and I'll just go down and park at the gas station down the road from my house. There's some truck parking over there. The reefer's gonna be humming. I don't know that I want to try to, park it at the house at 2 a.m. Oh, here's my 30 West I gotta grab. All right, I gotta turn on my my trucker GPS so I can make sure I know where I'm going, but I'll catch up with you guys down the road. All right, we're probably about halfway home, and a little less than that, but yeah, we're like 225 miles into our 555 mile drive, something like that, so not quite halfway, but we're getting close to the Queen City. That is Cincinnati, the home of the Cincinnati Bengals, my favorite football team. And I've heard all about this Skyline Chili, so it's time to go, and then I'm gonna get myself a coney dog. So you guys ready to go do some El Gordo Velox? Let's do it! All right, so first impression of the Skyline Chili was the conies were tiny. I didn't know they were gonna be that small, so I ordered 2. And then I realized very quickly that I needed 2 more. So I ordered them thinking they were bigger. I was like, man, yeah, 2 is gonna fill me up. But pretty good, man, pretty good. I don't know. I know I should have tried the 3-way or the 4-way or the 5-way. That's where they put spaghetti, chili, and cheese. That's a 3-way, and then they add onions or beans. That's a 4-way or 5-way. And so yeah, I wanted to try it, but also I didn't want to overeat. And once I tried the conies, I was like, all right, I don't think I'm ready for like a full. Plus, I've tried something similar, and it was good, but like, I don't know, spaghetti's like not my favorite thing to eat. And with chili, it's a little, I mean, it's gonna taste different than like spaghetti, but still, I don't know. I like the conies enough to where I was like, I don't want to try anything different. I know I like these, so why change it up? So I went ahead and just ordered a couple more conies, and it's pretty bomb, man. Pretty bomb. I'm stoked that I got to try a Cincinnati favorite, a Cincinnati original Skyline Chili. And people have debates if it's Skyline is better or Gold Star. And Cincinnati people have an ongoing battle, but Skyline was pretty good. Never had Gold Star. I think I had it out of a can one time, but you can't do that. Yeah, that's not fair. But Skyline was pretty bomb. I could get down with some Skyline chili. So, all right, 2 minutes of me talking about chili dogs is probably more than you guys ever thought that you would ever watch in your entire life. Velox 18 breaking down chili dogs. So we're gonna move on, and we're gonna get on down the road, and we're only 25 miles from Cincinnati. So I think the sun will still, there should be some light in the sky, and we should get some good shots going through Cincinnati right now. So yeah, we'll wait for our 30 minutes to come up. We got a couple more minutes, and then once that's done, put it in the wind and get through the Queen City. Let's go. All right, we are in Cincinnati. See the University of Cincinnati building right there in front of me. So Xavier University and University of Cincinnati are both in Cincinnati. Both have really great basketball programs, but this last year, University of Cincinnati had a crazy good. Well, look at this guy! Holy crap! Woo, blowing my doors off. Oh, he's getting it. He's excited to be trucking tonight on a Friday night. I can tell. Oh, that's funny. He blew my doors off. I mean, this guy's going 45, so I was slowing down from 55, but still, that guy's going at least 75. I mean, he was getting it. Anyway, oh, what? Someone just cleaned their windshield and got crap all over mine. Right before I was gonna, film the cityscape for you guys. All right. A lot of signs to read when you're coming through a new city. I just need to stay on 71 South. That's my that's my direction I'm going. So let's see. And of course, the guy that was going 45 is now going right next to me, going 62. Whatever, dude. Freaking loser. If a truck ever tries to pass you, don't speed up on him. This is silliness. That's dangerous stuff. Alright, I'm gonna get back over into this lane. I overtook him finally. Alright. Look at that. Look at that city though. That's a photogenic city right there. It's my first time seeing Cincinnati. I've been infatuated with the Cincinnati Bengals since I was a wee little lad. So it's a little bit exciting for me to be rolling through this city right now because I've been seeing pictures of this city and all right, look at it. It says Louisville, Lexington, keep right. It also says 40 miles an hour so we don't tip over. This is a cool little tunnel. And then, dude, look at the Cincinnati Reds. Wonder if they're playing right now. The lights are all on. Oh, watch out. Truck on the shoulder. Truck on the shoulder. Can't get over. People are right there. Dude. That kind of messed me up. I wanted to look at that Cincinnati Reds stadium a little bit more. But I couldn't get caught slipping with a truck on the shoulder, almost on the fog line, and and the car's right next to me. I had to thread that needle. Oh, Paul Brown Stadium right there to our left. Who they think gonna beat them Bengals? Who they think gonna beat them Bengals? Nobody. That's right. This is 35 miles an hour. So we'll come up like this, and then somewhere down below us, there's the practice fields, because they always talk about how people can just look down from the freeway and see their practice facility, see their practices going on. It's kind of funny. And then we're gonna cross this bridge, and we'll be in Kentucky. So people in Cincinnati talk bad about people from Pittsburgh, and they tell them they're from West Virginia, right? Because that's like a little bit derogatory. It's like, yeah, whatever. You're from Pittsburgh, West Virginia. But yeah, I can see the practice fields down there. They're watering them right now. And then the people from Pittsburgh talk bad about people from Cincinnati and say, yeah, you're just from Cincinnati, Kentucky. So they take jabs at each other, because that's supposed to be derogatory as well. You know, being from Kentucky and being from West Virginia, it's both a little bit more country folk live there, and so that's how they roll. But yeah, welcome to Kentucky. We're in Kentucky, so I'll keep on keeping on, and I'll catch up with you guys later. All right, we're coming into Louisville, and we're got to keep an eye out for Super Trucker Dan, because Mercer's headquarters is around here, and we're gonna take 65 south towards Nashville. And I saw, like, I had 4 trucks around me, 2 in front of me, 2 behind me, and they all took an exit back a little while ago. And I was thinking to myself, I wonder if I should have taken that exit too. Because what are the odds that they all are going to the same place at the same, the same exit? But yeah, I don't know. I don't really know where they were going and what they were doing. There is a toll bridge if you're going north right here, so maybe they have a way to get around that. But it seemed to be going. The road they took seemed to be going south, at least from my vantage point. So I don't know. Maybe it's a shortcut. Maybe I'll find out up here that if I see those same group of 4 trucks, I'll know that they beat me. But yeah, this is Louisville. I took a Louisville slug and both headlights. All right, we're gonna keep on trucking. I think I'm gonna try and stop somewhere just inside Tennessee, which I know is silly because it's like an hour from my house, but it's one of those things where, getting home at that late at night, parking the truck somewhere where it's gonna be loud and noisy. It's a freezer load, so I kind of feel better just parking somewhere safe and sleeping in the truck tonight, and then I'll take it home in the morning and I'll park it over. Let's see. Looking for those other trucks. Did they already merge in here? But anyway, so I'll catch up with you guys when we get across the border into Tennessee. How about that? We got a little ways left to go with Kentucky. We got to get down through Bowling Green, and then we'll get down into Tennessee. So catch up with you guys when we do that. All right. I was going to turn the camera on in Nashville, because I blew past the state line, and I just kept on going, and then I got to Nashville, and I just kept on going. And I was going to turn the camera on, but I was talking with my father-in-law and some other guys that run overnight for Estes Trucking, and so I was just kind of chatting with them, so I didn't turn the camera on, but trying to stay awake until I got down here. But I actually came all the way down, just 20 miles from the delivery, so I'm like 7 miles from my house, 20 miles from the delivery, so I'm kind of in between them. And there's a Love's right here, and then there's actually like private parking, so I paid for a spot for the night. I might consider, until I can situate my driveway situation at home to fit the truck in there easily, without it being too dangerous. I might consider renting a spot here on a monthly basis. It's a little more expensive than I was paying out in California, which is unusual. Usually, typically stuff in Tennessee has been cheaper than stuff in California, but nevertheless, we're gonna shut it down here. I texted my son to see if he was awake. If he was awake, I was gonna have him come get me. I'll go sleep in my bed. But as it is, I don't want to drop the trailer and bobtail home because, well, I don't even have a house key, so I'd have to wake up my wife to let me in anyway. So I just figure, what's the difference, sleeping here and then picking me up in the morning, or me dropping the trailer and driving they can just come pick me up in the morning, and I'll leave El Queso here, and then we'll make the delivery tomorrow afternoon. So I'm gonna hang out with them in the morning, and then I'll catch up with you guys when we make this delivery tomorrow afternoon. All right, so we're gonna fast forward like a bunch of hours, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, hey, what's up everybody? It's Saturday. We're back where we started this video. I just recorded my intro because I didn't record one, but we gotta go make this delivery. So we hung out. I went home this morning after I slept here last night. Jessica came and picked me up. I went and hung out with the family. We went to the little community pool / water park. It's like $5 to get in. The whole family had fun, and we cooled off a little bit. It's actually one of the cooler days that we've had, but we already had the idea to go and make a Saturday plan out of that. So we went. It was fun, and had some water slides. I like 2 big water slides for the bigger kids, and then a couple small ones, and then a big pool, and so and then a couple splash pads. So it was cool, man. Cool, had fun, and but now it's time to go deliver this load because that's when the appointment is. Saturday afternoon appointment at Walmart. That seems weird, but gotta do what you gotta do. And I got to spend the day at home, and I'll just come over here, make a delivery. It should take about 4 hours total between from now to driving over there to making the delivery and then coming back. So no big deal, but hey, let's get on the road. Let's go. This little parking one night parking kiosk type thing kind of worked out for me, man. I got to park somewhere where the reefer wouldn't bother anybody. There's nothing around besides a truck stop and then a few truck yards for trucking businesses, and so no neighbors really to bother. It's funny because last night this arm was broken, and now it's not opening for me, so maybe that's why it was broken, huh? Anyway, all right, we'll get over there. It's about 20 miles away, but the fastest way to go isn't a truck route, so I've got to kind of go the long way a little bit, but it'll only take like 35 minutes, and it's 4:08 for a 5:15 appointment, so I've got over an hour to get there, and yeah, we should be there around 4:45, so be about half hour early for our appointment. So that's the plan as of now, and shoot, I'll catch up with you guys when we get over there. All right, brokers be playing games, guys. Brokers be playing games. So I show up, the appointment's not coming up in his computer, so he's like, man, I don't know what's going on. You're not in the system. I'm like, all right, that sucks. That's usually not a good sign. And he calls it in, and they say, yeah, he's late by a few days. That appointment was on the 10th. Guys, it's the 18th. I didn't book this load until the 15th or 14th. These guys knew that this was a late appointment. They never rescheduled the appointment. They just left me to come over here. My rate confirmation says today at 5:15 or 5:10 or something like that. But he said, well, man, he's like, I'm gonna tell him what I can do. He's the boss back here. He gave me a door, and he said he gave me an appointment for tomorrow in the system, and then they'll work me in sometime tonight. So who knows how long this is gonna take right now. All right, so after checking in to the central receiving office, I got a little bit of hope, just a little bit, because the manager was sitting back and he's like, hey, call so-and-so, and then I couldn't hear what he was saying. He turned his back and he was talking to someone else. So it sounds like maybe they might try to get me offloaded a little quicker, because all I did, I went in there and said, hi there. I said, I'm the work-in. And they're like, oh, okay. What door are you in? I said 339. And then he said, I said, yeah, this is the first load I've ever done with this broker. It might be the last one too. And he goes, yeah, if they're not scheduling their appointments right, I bet you wouldn't want to do too many loads for them. I'm like, yeah, that's wasting my weekend time. My home time is not too cool. So he that's all I said. And then she said, all right, you disconnected, you backed in, chalked the wheels, slid the tandems, all the good stuff. I said, yes, ma'am. And then he said, hey, why don't you call and then he turned around. I'm like, what was that? Who you gonna call? Who you gonna call? You gonna call Ghostbusters? Unload this trailer? Let's go. Anyway, all right, let's see how long this takes, man. I parked in between the trailers right here. I got Walmart trailers on either side of me, and I asked the yard goat, I said, hey, let me know if you need this spot. And he goes, no, you're good there. Get out of the sun a little bit so I don't have to run the AC. It's not too hot, but it's still like 85 today, so still a little bit warm, Anyway, all right, see how long it takes. All right, it's been 4 hours, and they finally got me done. But it's better than sitting here and having to come back tomorrow or something. So Walmart in Shelbyville, thank you very much. We got ourselves a green light, and hopefully we can get the heck out of here, get home, and have a little Father's Day tomorrow. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do next week yet. I got some stuff to do, to worry about on Monday, but if I find a good enough paying load, I might still head out. We'll see. But I'll catch up with you guys when we get parked, because I'm gonna run through the week for you guys, do a little weekly recap, breakdown. All right, parking the truck over here by the house. Miles is here to pick me up, and I just wanted to give you guys the numbers from this whole week. So we left out, what was it, Tuesday? We came back Friday night, Saturday morning, made my delivery on Saturday afternoon, and now I'm back Saturday night. So whatever, 5 days really, but I kind of got home after 4 days, you know what I mean? But we did just under $6,000 of revenue, which is really good. I mean, we got like over $2,000 for one load. We got just under $2,000 for another load, and then we got $1,700 to come back into Tennessee, which was the lowest revenue of, lowest paying load, and was just as many miles as the other ones. So, and actually it was more miles because I deadheaded quite a bit on that one. So, anyways, we totaled out under 2,000 miles for the week, so it was about 1,900 miles. And so we ended up with a rate per mile of about $3.08 per mile, which works out. It a little bit lower on the miles than I would have liked, but we're doing okay. We're doing okay, and probably spent about $2,000 in fuel if I added it up right, somewhere around there. So after my fuel cost and then all that junk, pay the truck payment and trailer and insurance, I'll have a little paycheck to take home to the family. So we'll put this stuff in the bank account and we'll get it all worked out. But yeah, that's the recap. So this is it for this video. I actually finally got my video for yesterday to upload correctly. I uploaded it and it only had like 2 minutes and 45 seconds of video, and my file showed it was a 33-minute long vlog, but somehow it only uploaded 2 minutes and 45 seconds. So shame on me for not pre-watching it and making sure it happened. I actually didn't pre-watch this one either, because I'm just like trying to do it while I'm doing other stuff, and I'm getting mixed up on what video I'm on because I'm recording one and I'm editing another, trying to post another. So anyway, it's been an exciting time. This video is done being recorded. This week is done. I'm gonna enjoy my Father's Day tomorrow. We were talking about, me and my father-in-law were asking, talking to each other about what we wanted to have for dinner. I think we're gonna get some fried chicken tomorrow. So, hey, when in Rome, right? So when in the South, you eat fried chicken. So I'm excited about that. The ladies are gonna treat us to some fried chicken and some mac and cheese, and we'll see what happens. We'll see if they come up with a vegetable. I don't really care, because it probably won't end up on my plate. All right, love you guys. Peace out. See you on the next load.